All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is January 29th. We got ourselves a Sunday with just 4 games on the NBA slate, but I'm still jumping into this video happy as can be because we extend the winning streak, guys. 5 days in a row now without taking an L. 8-0 in our final plays. I'll explain what the final plays are in just a second because I still see the confusion in the comments and whatnot, which is totally cool, but I'll explain that in just a second. But yeah, guys, 8-0 run over the last 5 days. We have not taken an L in a final play, and like I said, final plays to be explained here. Every single video, we go through each and every game, and I understand there's a lot of new people watching as of late, but we go through each and every game. I give you my lean on the spread, I give you my lean on the total, we talk about the game, I give you my thoughts, but final plays, what I'm actually rolling with myself, my final plays will be in the pinned comment. And if you know you are new, those ones that we track and keep record of, and for our percentages and whatnot and everything like that. So keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys. Final plays will be there if you want to ride with me or if you want to fade me. I wouldn't say fade me has been working as of late, at least this week. Sometimes, you know, I'm a dummy, but we are on fire as of right now. And we've been conservative. 1 final play, 2 final plays, 3 final plays per night, but it's been working for us. We're really investing into the games that we like. But again, 4 games on today's NBA slate. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Hope you're watching some football, basketball. Great day to be a sports fan here. And let's jump into this first game, guys. Hit that subscribe button before we do. Like the video as well. And let's kick it. We got Charlotte hosting Miami here. Charlotte 6-point dogs on their own floor. 223.5 is the total. This game tips off in about an hour and a half the time of recording. Busy weekend for me, guys, so hopefully you don't mind the fact that we're really just sliding this one in there right before game time. I do apologize for that. Usually we're posting these super early in the morning, but again, 7 points is where this game opened up at. People thought that was, the books obviously thought that was too much. They jumped this one down to 6. It's now 223.5 here. I think this Miami team is obviously a lot better than Charlotte. Keep an eye on that injury report. We've seen some late adds to Miami as of late the last few games, and guys not playing, but as of right now, no major injuries. Miami's won 3 straight games. They only covered one of those games, but they beat a Orlando team that's been on fire. They beat the Celtics, was that, you know, last week, beat the Pelicans, who are beaten and bruised. They've won 4 of the last 5, actually, so I want to give them a little bit credit there. Charlotte, up and down. I'm going to lean Miami minus the 6 points in this game. In terms of a total, that looks super juicy to go over because the Charlotte team does not play much defense, but this Miami defense has been playing really well. 3 of their last 5 games, they've held their opponent to under 100 points. I'm going to lean the under in this one. Again, I'm apologizing because this is coming out right before this game, so we might not have any final plays or anything in it, but I do apologize for that. But I'm going to lean Miami and the under in this one. Moving on, we got Memphis taking on the Pacers here. This one has a 240.5 total, which I think is really high for what we're seeing out of both these teams as of late. The spread is 8.5 points in favor of Memphis. That is a decent amount of points. Last time they played was just 2 weeks ago, and Memphis won 130-112, which is a high scoring game, and it still just hit that over that we're talking about by a half point. In their last 10 games, Memphis is 3-7 against the spread, and Indiana not better at all, 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 games. These two teams are trending in the wrong direction. In terms of injury report, no Steven Adams obviously for the Grizzlies here. Desmond Bane is downgraded to doubtful. They will have John Morant, but a lot of injuries on that side of the ball. I know that the Indiana Pacers are obviously dealing with injuries of their own. Their best player, Tyrese Halliburton, is out as well, but I'm going to lean the Pacers. I think 8.5 points is a lot to give over here. I think that they could keep this game to like 5 points, something like that, which would obviously have a little bit of a cushion there. So I'm going to lean the Pacers, and if you couldn't tell by me being flabbergasted by the total, I am also going to lean the under. I know that it's a little bit crazy, but this Memphis team has scored less than 110 points 3 out of the last 5 games here. Yeah, they can go off and score 120 at any given moment, but are they going to score 120 and then the Pacers going to score like 130 or 125? I don't think so. So this is a slight lean towards the under on my end, guys. Before we get to the back half of the video, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the recent members, the ballers on the channel, guys. Consider becoming a baller today. $2.99, and I've seen all the support roll in. I truly do appreciate it as we're on this heater. $2.99 a month, guys. It's first and foremost one of the best ways to support the channel. You can also click the thanks button. It's just a donation button on the YouTube channel as well, right under the video. But as a baller, guys, you get a couple different perks. You get a logo on your name, an emoji in the comments that only ballers can use, and I know that's pretty cool, but I know every YouTube membership program has that, right? Where we like to separate ourselves is we are working our asses off and building models for the ballers every single weekday, sometimes on weekends as well, but we're trying to guarantee Monday through Friday. $2.99 a month, you get a spread model, a total model, player points, rebounds, and assists, and we also have value trend plays, which I can explain at another point if you guys don't know, but pretty much taking players that are trending towards their over against defenses that struggle in that category. But definitely, guys, you know, it's like 6 models in one. We post a link on the channel community tab each day for the baller, so consider becoming a baller today. I know I'm rambling, but I did want to get that out there. It is definitely a great way to support the channel. $2.99 doesn't even compare to, you know, some of the sites out here that have models that are charging you like 100, 200 bucks a month. But all right, let's keep it going. Let's get the train back on the tracks. We got the Cavs taking on the Clippers. Cavs 8.5-point favorites in this one. I've seen 8 on a couple different sports books, so I do think that this is moving in that direction by game time. Last time they played was early November, and the Clippers won 119 to 117. This Clippers 4-1 in their last 5 games against the spread. And the Cavs, they've been struggling a little bit here. They've lost 2 out of the last 3 to New York and 1 to OKC. Now, Donovan Mitchell has been bumped and bruised and banged up, right? So that's obviously a huge factor in this. He is questionable for tonight's game. I think that this game opened up at 4.5 points. Now it's up to 8.5, so maybe that's an indication that Donovan Mitchell is playing. If Mitchell is playing, I think I do lean Cleveland in this game. I can tell you right now, I don't think that becomes a final play. What I do like is the over in this game. I think 214.5 is a very, very low number. Obviously, even forget the 2 teams that are playing. That is a very doable and very low number to begin with. And then you look at, like I said, last time they played 119 to 117. Then if you want to go back to last year in March, 120 to 111. The Cavs have scored 100 plus or 110 plus in pretty much all their games over the last 10. And the Clippers are dropping 120, 130 on any given night. So I think this is a very, very good spot for the over here. I can pretty much tell you, I think this is going to be a final play. Now, what I will tell you is I could be getting got here because this is such a low number. It's like, you know, it's like tempting me. So keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if this ultimately does become a final play. But for whatever reason, I'm seeing that number and saying there's something fishy going on there. It should easily go over, but the fact that it's so low could be the one thing that makes me not touch it. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. We got the Bucks taking on the Pelicans in the final game here. 9-point favorites the Bucks are at home. Total sitting at 234.5. 9 points is a lot, if you ask me, to give this New Orleans team who got Brandon Ingram back. They haven't looked all that great yet, obviously. They're coming off the back-to-back here, but 9 points is a lot to drop here as the Bucks. So I think I'm sticking away from this spread. Bobby Portis is no-go for the Bucks, obviously, and Giannis is on the injury report. He's questionable with a knee injury here. So obviously, if Giannis isn't playing, I think that this one's obviously going to be probably a Pelicans play at 9 points. But I think that -9 probably indicates that Giannis is going to be a go. 234 is the total again. I think this one goes under. I think this could be a game where Milwaukee sort of slows things down. They've been dropping, 140, 150 points, but I don't think they need that against New Orleans today. I think that they can control this game. In their last 10 here, they are 4-6 to the over, so they're favoring the under as well. I'm going to lean Milwaukee minus the points if Giannis plays, but I don't really like that spread, I'll be completely honest. But what I do like is the under in this game. And guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.